Woke and Ready TV. Like this video and subscribe to this channel. You know what I mean? I got a few things that I want to talk about real quick. The violence that's going on in our city, man, in our inner cities, and I'm speaking on behalf of my city right now, Philadelphia. We know it's been crazy over the past few days. It's been shootings like every day. Someone died at a bus stop. It was like 3 separate buses involved shootings within the past like 4 days. It's been like shootouts after shootouts. And a lot of people is trying to figure out the problem and trying to, reach get a understanding so we can come together and put an end to this shit. You know what I mean? But I ask myself, and I ask others, y'all don't think that the events that took place in 2020, 2021, with COVID and all that shit, y'all don't think that plays a major part in why these kids are acting out? We had riots. We was in a pandemic. You know what I'm saying? Schools was shut down. Everything was shut down. These kids that's out here committing these crimes, they were a little younger then. But they had to experience that. We never got to experience no shit like that when we were younger. You know what I'm saying? These kids experienced that at a young age. We talking maybe like age of 14 to 16. You know what I'm saying? When your mind ain't really developed yet. I think a lot of these kids lost hope. I think a lot of these kids feel like that they already dead. And those events that happened in 2020 still affects everyone. Everyone is going through post-traumatic stress. And as much as you want to admit it or not, this shit affected everybody. There's a lot of people that just don't care anymore. We just waiting on the next big thing to happen. You know what I'm saying? So we got to I believe we got to get to the root of the problem. Like, that's like the major root of the problem. You know what I'm saying? I don't think nothing is going to really change things until we really, really sit back and analyze what the fuck took place in 2020. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't remember. I know it's always been violence in the city, but I don't remember it being this bad before 2020. Even during the pandemic, when everything was on lockdown, it wasn't that much violence. But once everything got back up to speed, everything, like, all hell broke loose. I mean, these people out there rioting. And I mean, during the pandemic, you know what I'm saying? It was people out there rioting and you know what I'm saying? Just disrespecting and being destructive in their own neighborhoods where they live at. Tore the city to pieces, all these inner cities. These kids experienced that. You know what I'm saying? Most of the elders, we was in our homes chilling. But it was a lot of them out there too, taking place in all this shit, taking parts of all the shit that was going on. You know what I'm saying? So I asked myself, yo, is that a part of the problem of what's going on today? And I believe it is, because people got a lot of PPP money, PUA money. There was a lot of guns being bought and sold in the streets. So it's a lot of guns still floating around the city. These kids getting guns from somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So we got to really, I think that's the main issue right there. I think that is the reason why we see the cities, the inner cities, the way that they are now. So like that is kind of like this shit was orchestrated this way. Like the government knew what was going to happen. And I believe that, I think that that's the problem. I believe it was the government, man. They know. Y'all call me a conspiracy theorist or whatever y'all want to call me, but before 2020, I don't remember shit being this bad. People were dying. It was still bad, but like not to this extent, man. And I really believe that's the link. You know what I mean? Now we got like Philadelphia rapper Meek Mill. he goes on Twitter and say he wants to help Cherelle Parker, our mayor, with the violence in the city. You know, a lot of people got a lot to say about that. They saying that, like, bro, your last album, you talking about switches and killing people and shit like that. You are part of the problem. And my thing is, you know, I stand by this. Like me being, you know, in the rap game, like me being a rapper, I don't rap like that no more. But I try to send more of a positive message today, now. You know what I mean? But I always say hip hop, you know, rap music, gangster rap, whatever you want to call it, is a form of entertainment. It's all about how one perceive it. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, like people take rap music in real life and link it together. So it's not a real line in between it, like as far as like an actor, like Lorenz Tate, you know what I mean, that played O-Dog. You know what I mean? He played O-Dog and had niggas shooting sideways in the early 90s, you know what I mean? But nobody blamed him for his role. So I don't think it's fair that we, you know, point the finger at Meek Mill and say, oh, you know what I mean? You talking about this, talking about that. Okay, cool, you can, but I don't think it's right. If you're gonna blame him for that, you gotta blame the actors, you gotta blame everybody. And I stand by that. But it's another side of me that say, Meek, you address everything on Twitter. If you really want to help the mayor, just help. Why announce it? Right now, you should be trying to clear up these gay allegations about you. You know what I'm saying? You should be focused on that. Why jump on Twitter and say, oh, I want to help the mayor? I don't think he's sincere about that shit. I may be wrong, but dude, give Twitter a break. Go put the work in. If you want help from other people, you know what I mean? I believe at one time you had the power to call off Philadelphians, these young boys or whatever, you know what I mean, to do certain things and get things done. But right now, your name is like, your name is not good right now. So to announce that is like, why, bro? Why? It don't make sense to me. Try to clear up those gay allegations. You got audio of you and Diddy. I don't know if this shit real or fake, you know what I'm saying? Partaking in some ungodly things. You know what I mean? Try to clear that up. And if you want to help, just help. Don't announce it on Twitter. Give Twitter a break. For real. You know what I'm saying? That's all I really wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about the crime that's going on in our city, the link, you know, that things that happened in 2020 to this Meek Mill situation about helping the mayor. I mean, what are your thoughts, man? I got so many thoughts going on in my mind, like I can't even really say things the way I want to say it. I know I'm going off, but I might be back and do a live later on or whatever. But what do y'all think, man? What's your thoughts? This Woke and Ready TV. Like this video, subscribe to this channel. Hit the subscribe button. It's free. Hit the like button. It's free. Come on, y'all. Help build this platform.